Alright, welcome back to City Skylines and another Caturday chill stream. This is the Lord of Sin for Sin's Arcade. This city is Rockefeller Farms. This is the most current city that we are building in our current chill stream on Saturdays. Just trying to build the city up, get it growing essentially. I am playing on console, so do not have any access to mods or any of the additional other things that are going on. Hey, SK99. Pleasure to see you showing up so early. Thank you so much for the support. Alright, now where we last left off on the last episode, we were putting in mass transit options, and we had just expanded into this area right over here next to Boohoo Boulevard. Boohoo Boulevard. We also put in the Shovel Technical Campus for everybody who, hey, boohoo, for everybody who is technically inclined and likes to work with their hands. Let's say that this is best used for people who do a lot of personal experience and exploration. And I don't know, is that crass? Maybe not. We did put in an aquatic center. The Lions have currently not lost or won anything. The Shovel Technical Campus Lions. Try saying that 17 times fast and see if you win that bar bet. It's actually popping off pretty good though. Let's see what else have we got.
Let us get university to max level.
Yes, absolutely. I do want to get if anything we could do on this map, I would like to get the university level maxed out 100%. I think that's a phenomenal idea. Yeah, it could be okay. I don't think it's going to be a whole lot of noise. Disregard the printing sounds in the background. They're printing off the contracts for the rest of the campus area as we speak. This is live politics, people. That's how it works. Alright, we also have this train cargo hub. And I think, honestly, having this little turnaround right here has helped out so incredibly much to this. Because watch these trucks. So now these trucks, they can't get to it coming from this direction facing us, right? They're like this little camp truck right here, right? So now, following him, he has to drive down. He's going to have to turn down this road, or not. Watch now, I stand corrected. Oh no, it's this one. That's right, it's this road. So now he's going to have to come up here. It's basically working as a roundabout. So they turn around. He's going to flip around here. And he's going to come back down again. Just so that he can get over to that cargo depot. That's the whole reason he's even over here in the first place. I love the fact that they're using that. I'm not sure how long that's actually going to stay in place. But I think having the aquatic center over here was a horrible idea. But thankfully for that turnaround, it has dramatically improved all of this. So now he's going to queue in line, I'm willing to bet.
The cargo depot on a one-way off-road.
Maybe. That is one way to look at it. Absolutely right. You know what? For a 2015 game on a platform like this, it still has times where it looks really pretty. This looks cool. So he's going to go in now. And then he's going to drop his stuff off and he's going to come out. And I think having this little roundabout right here has dramatically saved so much. Yes, it puts a lot of traffic right here, and that may inadvertently end up clogging a lot of the campus, the forward portions of the campus area. The only other thing that I can think of is if we pull this off of the main area, pull it back just a tiny bit. Notice we have a little bit more room back here. I'm not entirely sure that we're going to do that just yet. But it certainly looks good. Looks cool. The one thing I do want to add over here as well. Oops, wrong one. Is it this one? Let's see. What do we have? Fishing tours, jet ski rentals, marina, restaurant, pier, beach volleyball. Can I throw a beach volleyball over here? Would that work too? I mean, I just wanted to fit it in. I think it would look good. That doesn't hurt. It gives them some more stuff to work with over here. Granted, they have to come further out, but it's more fitting to probably have the beach volleyball for the college students over here as well.
Hey Sim, hey SK99.
Hey Maxi Bloke, welcome. Thank you for showing up. I love it. Appreciate it. I'm having some issues with Pixlr. That's why the thumbnail keeps changing. Incidentally, I am also
Maxi, I long time no see.
I am looking into starting that new episode, that new season, and those are probably going to come out once a week for well, originally the city was going to be called Escobarrio, but I'm willing to take anybody's initial ideas for a city name instead, just because Escobarrio, I have a feeling is gonna, that was just like the first thing that popped into my head when I went back to rename it, so it would have a different file name than the original city that it was created from. So that's something that we can discuss, that I have yet to do. Alright, so here's the train station. I know that we said we were going to come further out, so what we're going to do is
I'm late. My OCD won't let me leave Hogwarts uncompleted 100.
Got it. I hear you there, I guess. I don't get the enamor behind that, but I'm not going to hate on people if that's something that they enjoy. I just don't I don't get it. I don't understand. And maybe that's it. Maybe I'm not supposed to understand. I don't understand how that's popular or why it's enticing. But to each their own. No hate. No hatred. Alright, so up to here. No, I think we can go out. Can I go out to here? Yeah, I can go out here and then go up one. Up two. Can I carry across with that? Does that work?
It's a pretty game, and you lose hours by being distracted by every little thing. Emoji face with tears of joy.
I'm gonna have to take your word for it. I just don't. I don't know. I don't understand the enamor behind it. But like I said, maybe I'm not supposed to. That's quite alright too. I can accept that. We're gonna de-zone these people so we can have them move, just because we need to run this road further down. It's not because of that, is it? Oh, I see. What? Do what? Alright. I don't know why I have to do it this way, but we're gonna do it this way. It's because of that, isn't it? Yeah.
You sing small road.
Yep, same small road, and then upgrade to this one. And that'll work. That will work. That's quite alright. I guess William Street is going to have to be all on its own lonesome there. I can talk today. That looks okay. Okay, good, good, good. I'm happy with that. I like this. I think we should probably look into... Oh, I don't know yet. I don't know yet. Alright, Alright, so let's go in with some smaller roads with trees and bicycle lanes. And go into, oops, so I'm in the right area, and then into freeform. Turn time back on and have this come out. That way we have there, that's running. These can butt up against, but not go completely. Oh no, I don't want it on a freeform after all. I want it on straight. Alright. So I don't want them to actually touch that. Unfortunately, that means that they're going to want more residential, and they're not going to want to live here, but, I mean, that's the price you pay, I guess, that goes along with it. Alright, I'll be right back. All right, thank you guys for your patience. All right, so yeah, sorry to sleep my OCD. I wasn't even paying attention to chat. That's the price that I pay. That's the diligence that I provide to you guys.
I think it may be the nostalgia attached. Most people online these days grew up with Harry Potter and being able to free explore that world.
I guess that makes sense. That makes sense. I was not in the. I was not part of. I was not part of the demographics for that game. That's really what it comes down to. I was not part of the demographics that would have been there for that game. And so because I wasn't part of those demographics, to me, it doesn't make as much sense as it would to other people. And there's nothing wrong with that either, right? I have to be 100% honest. I'm not here to hate on anybody's passions. I've got some weird passions that I've liked and enjoyed throughout the years that other people are going to have problems with. Like in my own head, I'm still having problems rationalizing what the state of what tabletop role-playing games have become compared to what they used to be. And that's something that, as an old man, I've just got to deal with. So it goes to the territory.
I was too old to emoji face with tears of joy.
I just don't. I mean, look, I grew up with Tolkien, and Tolkien was already old by the time that I started growing up with it. So I can understand why something as powerful as Harry Potter would be good, because if nothing else, Harry Potter is this generation's or Generation Z's their Tolkien, right? Or something similar to that. Not a bad way to look at it. Has it been a good outlet for LGBTQ community? That's debatable, but at the same token, it's giving them the opportunity to have a voice, or have a voice that can be heard, and there's nothing wrong with that either. Every generation wants to feel inclusive into some portion or feel that they belong, because every single generation of teenagers who feels that they're radically new and different, have got a whole different new viewpoint than anybody else ever before them, doesn't. It's just, that's what you feel when you're a teenager. You don't know any better. Especially when you have a limited scope. You don't get to talk to a lot of other teenagers across the planet. Now you do, more than you ever did before. But, I mean, I guess the point of my point is that teenagers like to think that they feel unique and special, and rarely ever are. We just tell ourselves that. Alright, so the reason I'm moving this here temporarily is to upgrade this road, as I said I would. Boom. And now we can move the winter market back over. Oh, that's why. Because this is a tiny road. Alright, let's go and let's upgrade that as well then. Upgrade. Here, there we go. You're no longer a tiny road, are you? You're a real road. Don't let anybody tell you any differently. Okay, so there's all that. That's put in. This is residential? What is that? No, abandoned. These are commerce. Okay. Trust me, when we build the city, the actual city, the main city that I'm going to be building, it's going to be much better planned out in advance than all of this. I'm doing horrible planning, but it's because we're just chilling. We're just hanging out. So please do not take the buildings that I'm doing and the way that I'm building to be the most optimal or a best way to do it. It is not by any stretch of the imagination. We are only doing it just because we're kind of kicking back and chilling out. So, going into that though, if you guys have a great idea that you want named for that, for the new city, which currently is called Esco Barrio, then by all means, please let me know. That would be really nice and beneficial. If not, that's fine too. I guess I'll just put it together and we'll have to change the name up after the fact as necessary. Alright, so what I've gone in here and I've done is I am putting in these, putting in a small there, and maybe another larger one right there, and maybe some small, alright.
That is the name.
Sinopia. Sinopia, are you sure? I was trying to get something that wasn't going to have my name in it, honestly. As much as I liked having Sin City 2077, which is kind of funny because it's a whole... Oh, great, another fire. Who set the fire up at over here? Who did this? Who did this? Which one of you guys is responsible? Who dropped their vape?
It is like shortened for Sin's Utopia.
We should call
Why
this
not
the
just hit the nail on the head and call it dystopia? Emoji face with tears of joy.
the crocodiles.
The crocodiles.
Well, no, I appreciate the fact that that Sinopia is a dystopia, but isn't that what Sin City 2077 was supposed to be? I mean, holy cow! Look at all these. At least we have good fire coverage. Let's just put that into perspective for just a moment. The Samsung tree department seems to be working as intended and planned. Burning Croc City. Little Burning Croc City. Well, no, it's not this city. Remember I told you guys, the other city that we're going to do, I'm not going to open it up, is this one. We have $5.3 million to build. It's a completely open city. It took this map. This is the exact same map that had 55,000 people on it and is upgraded. So we're gonna do that, but I need a better name than Escobarrio, and that's why I was asking for that. All right. So going back to here, we're currently dealing with a giant. Look at how much money, 58,000. Honestly, this seems to be one of my best incomed. Holy cow. I think of all the 14,000 people who live in this city, they're all right there. They're all right here. Where are all these people going? Holy cow. You guys need to... Oh, that's trash. That's not trash. That's a tree. Holy smokes. Now that's a lot of people.
Flaming Park City.
Oh, they're all coming for the fire. I thought we turned fire spread off. Whoopsie. We did now. Hey, remember that time Sin remembered to turn fire spreading off? I remember. You remember? I remember. I think they are all coming for the fire. Look at them.
Laughing.
Where are these people going?
How about New Burbank?
New Flaming Park City, Cleveland. Cleveland. New Burbank. I don't know. We'll play it around. Worst case scenario, I'll put. Maybe I'll gather a couple of names from this stream. Oh my goodness! Gather a couple of names from this stream, and then I can put a post together, a poll, for the city name on that. Only because I'm just kind of concerned. I would like to have a better name than Escobarrio for certain standards, right? Let's be honest.
Hot dog car.
Wow, they're all skipping the park. Where are these people going? Let's speed this up. The entourage. Some people are going that way, and they're all going through this park. Oh.
It is a protest.
Yeah, it looked like it, didn't it? It certainly looked like a protest to me. But this city's doing pretty decently. Even our smallest day is 26,000 per week. Name here city. I don't know. I mean, that's something I don't know. I mean, it's going to be an interesting thing building the city on $5 million. Unfortunately, I can't stop the income and just leave it at that $5 million. But a good $5 million is a good way to begin, if nothing else, right? Kind of like how this looks. Are they using this because there's no? I guess they're using that because I didn't put in any
Jesmond Hills.
Oh my. Jesmond Hills. Ooh, I like that one. Actually, I like that one a lot. Give me just a second.
City McCityFoss.
Okay, not City McCity face. Let's talk about like real kind of slightly more realistic city names. That would be beneficial. Names instead of Escobarrio.
Wait, are we actually doing real names? LOL.
Yeah, I would like to, I mean, I want it, if it's going to be a series, right? If it's going to be a series, then I want something that's going to be slightly better for a name than Escobarrio. For starters, I don't want to cause any issues. Even though I kind of like Escobarrio, it reminds me more of like Tropico in some ways. Tropico's a good series, by the way. It's a fun series. But yeah, so I digress. There's a lot of people here. A lot of people there.
West Jesmond.
West Jesmond. Well, I already have Jesmond Hills, but don't just leave them here, guys. You guys are part of the Sins Arcade Discord, so please, if you get a chance, go and put some of this stuff inside
of the map for inspiration?
The Sins Arcade Discord as well. That way, everybody can take advantage of them. Did we put anything like that anywhere around here? Some over there. So you know what? Let's go ahead and throw that in there. That'll help get some more people and attention. Can we see an overview of the map for inspiration? You certainly can. Hold on just a second. Let's go ahead and save this game. Rockefeller Farms. Hey, Dark Rose.
I don't have Discord, or I will.
Oh, you don't have Discord? Oh, okay, that's fine. No, okay, that's fine. City Face. West Jesmond. I'll have to add West Jesmond into my list in the creator chat page. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look really quick on that. So this is the map. What I have done is...
Hey, Dark Rose.
I have gone back and deleted everything that was on the map completely off. Oh. Got to keep an eye out for an important parcel being delivered by the mailman or FedEx or something like that. So I may have to disappear. I may have to go check that here momentarily.
Hey.
Alright, so we're not going to build it on this during this stream. We are not going to be building this city during this stream. I'm using this city that I'm about to show off now for the map that we're going to be utilizing, which has train. So we have train coming in. I'm going to have to fix this because this looks ugly. But we have train coming in. We have highway coming in here. Highway coming in there. Highway coming in here. And then we have so this is just one map of the one area, right? And then we have a big quad area. So this was one area, and it was that I bought 3 more tiles in. Now this one does have some pollution still. It does have some height topography to the map. So it does have a hilly region out in the back. And you can obviously see where the pollution was compared to where it is now. The whole idea...
I'm sick and need sleep, so I thought I would drop in and say hey.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that you're not feeling well, Dark Rose. I hope you feel very well soon. I hope you feel very well
Rivershore City or Little Rapids City?
Little Rapids City. I could do something like that. I could absolutely do something like that. Let me go check the mail really quick, guys. I'll be right back. Here, let's do that.
Belfrinside City.
All right, Balfron Side City, or Balfron Side City, River Source City, or Little Rapid City. We're gonna have to add as well. I love all of those. Here, let me. That's cute. That is too cute. Hold on, I have to share the picture of one of the things that just came in. The other item I'm waiting to come in the mail has not yet shown up. However, where is it? Come on, load it in. Load it in.
What about Centralia? Real place but has been burning for decades and is expected to burn for 200 more years like Sin City LOL.
Yeah, well, obviously, hopefully it wasn't trying to burn in for, that Sin City's not going to be burning that long. That's kind of craziness, dude. Why would you even suggest that? That's not even cool. No, I mean, Centralia is actually a real place. I'm very well aware of it. It's in Pennsylvania, and it was the inspiration for Silent Hill, in fact. So, by the way, I did include a link, a URL for the item we did just receive in the mail that just came in, and I had to share it. If you get it, you get it. You know what it is. But if not, I can explain it as well. It's pretty cool. It's cute. It's cute. I like it. It came in the mail. Something we were looking at. All right, so. Wolfie Wolf and I happened to find that, and I didn't realize that she actually did order it after all, so it came in. However, the other item that I'm waiting to come in has not just yet, and that is the replacement Steam Deck that should hopefully be arriving today. Just waiting on FedEx to deliver it, like I said they were going to. We shall see, though. Looks like this punk rock worm got a tiny bit there. Alright, so let me put the worm over here. Meow, Lilu. Meow, Lilu. Lilu, meow. Alright, so, Belfriend Side City. Let me grab this information as well. That way I know who gave me the Shiv Shankar. I didn't even see that. I apologize. I just barely saw that you had put in anything. So, pleasure to see you here. Glad that you showed up. Hopefully, Alright, so this is the city that we're going to be looking at. I'm not sure if you want to see any more inspiration. What else you need to see. Oops, my bad. Let's go here. Does it show topography? That's pollution. So obviously we see the areas that we did pollute a little bit before. We're going to be coming back and cleaning all that up as well. There we go, topography. So higher peaks up here in what the city that as of right now is currently labeled for Escobario, but we're going to be able to change that up perhaps. What is that? I think this is train as well.
Oh, I almost forgot. Semi needs your email for a Google Doc for WTFN.
Oh, okay. Dark Rose, don't let me forget about that though, or message me on Discord. That way you can remind me, because otherwise I will forget about it. Alright, so this was the city that we were looking at. Let's go ahead and go back to Rockefeller Farms and continue on with it. But yeah, Dark Rose, give me a message out and let me know.
You call it pollution, I call it fertilization, LOL.
I mean, it will be fertilization. That's what we're going to use that for fertilization, right? That's the whole idea. Alright, so let's go back to Rockefeller Farms, and we continue building the city up a little bit.
I will try and remember.
Let me see here. Give me just a second, Dark Rose, and I will send that over. Go here to personal, and dark. My gosh, why can't I type for anything today? There we go, that's why. And Thank you guys for all understanding why I'm not going to give the information out over the stream. Make sure it's spelled correctly and sent over. There you go, Dark Rose. Alright, so let's go ahead back to this. And we're going to grow in these areas. Now, I remember they said that they were having trash problems over here in this area, but I'm thinking that maybe we should... Maybe, let's see, if we take this up and have this come over here, not quite to the highway, can I, these are, those are commercial.
Okay, WTF is the worm thing.
And I think that's not going to touch residential at all, right? Okay, there you go. I think we can do that and get away with it, and that should hopefully help some of these other major areas here in getting that. And just having a recycle center over here is probably not a bad idea anyway, just because we're building up this front area for Boohoo Boulevard kind of decently fast, in fact. Let's go here and come down just a bit more. Alright, well, now I gotta change the size of the brush just to make everything happy. Some people's kids. Alright.
Also, have fun. I'm going to sleep now, TTFN.
Get some sleep. Hopefully you you feel better soon. Get some rest. Yeah, drink a lot of fluid. A lot of fluidos. Lots of fluidos. Wow, that guy barely covered. These guys are on bicycles coming down. Liking how this is growing in. This stuff is growing in so fast.
Dark Rose, good night. Get well soon.
Alright, and we'll throw in there and here, maybe there and there. And then this can be office and office. Okay. Let's go ahead and take another look at our transport. Because I think we put in, right, we did. Wow, look at that! Wow, look at that. 312 passengers on only 2 vehicles. 258 passengers this way as well. I don't know that we need... Why does it say bus? It shouldn't say bus. How about we do random, metro random, and random. I don't know why it's showing bad buses. That's funny. Man. So honestly, that has been doing really, really well.
What exactly is the worm thing in Discord?
What exactly the worm thing is? Labyrinth. You remember Labyrinth when Sarah first gets into the labyrinth proper, and the punk rock worm, he says hello, and then she said, "Did you say hello?" He said, "No, I said hello," but it's close enough. That's the punk rock worm from Labyrinth. Alright, since we did already build up on those, let's go ahead and continue those streets down. So, let's go here, grab that, and we're going to carry this tree down here.
Years since I saw that, LOL, nice find.
Right? Yeah, we happened to find it online and we were like, yes! I forgot completely that she had bought it. Wasn't very much, and I didn't really like some of the other toys that they had, or the figurines or whatever that they had. So that was probably, I think, the best bet overall. And we can have this come down as well.
Wolfie Wolf for the win.
Exactly, Wolfie Wolf for the win, indeed. Oopsie. And now one more. And here. We might be able to do another bicycle path out this way. Let me see something really fast here. Oh, okay, that can actually go all the way out then, huh? Okay. I like that idea too. But I like the idea of this one actually going under. Man, I didn't make it as even as I wanted it to be, but that'll work. That will work, because then I can extend further out if I really wanted to out here too, right? Ultimately, but the other thing is that now I've done that, I can go back over here and put in the bike path. That way, the bike path can run this way, or at least up to here, and then up 1 and 2 maybe. And then down. That is one heck of a big push on a bicycle, but I mean, dude, if you got a will, if there's a will, there's a way. That's what I'm calling it. Man, could you imagine being a bicycle up here though? Whoa. Like, you could see way far out there. I don't even know why I'm doing it this way. There's a much better way to do it. But that gives, like, we could put trees above and down below. I don't know. Maybe that's way too high. I think I had that set way too high. Maybe we don't like that after all. I don't like that. I don't like. Okay, let's get rid of that. All right, so that could go out there, and let's try that again. So we come out here.
Serious cyclists would relish it, LOL.
They would, absolutely. I used to be one of those cyclists. That's a challenge. That's exactly what that is. And I don't mind it. I just, realistically, I think for the city, it's not going to look good. All right, now 1, 2. Three. There we go. That'll work. Gives it some personality, I guess. Not as sharp as I wanted it to be, but that'll work. It's a work in progress, and it's a matter of just trying to get the bicycles, right? Bicyclists to veer off and get that going. They want a lot more. Honestly, I think we're going to probably
How have you set your height increments?
So what I did for the height increment, that's a good question. So how I've set them up, let me go back over here and grab another pathway here. So what I've done is I've gone into the options. I leave the angle, the road length, the grid, and the road guidelines on for the most part. But what I typically like to do is to change this elevation step. Now on PlayStation you have the X button, or on Xbox you have, I think, the A button that will let you toggle between the 3 different options. And what this does is, this is the largest step, elevation step, this is the middle, and then this is the smallest. So what I like to do, and what I had to go back doing here, was on this one I changed them out to the smallest. That way we go from ground level to 1 tick up, then this goes to 2 ticks, and then this goes to 3 ticks. Compared to how tall this overpass is, which is a road, I feel like this is a little bit better for the bicyclist, at least in this regard, to take this down. And it looks just a little bit more effective in that regard. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, I'm still learning. That's one of the wonderful things about this game, is that you can continue to keep learning, because nothing is preventing you from learning. Right? And it's a wonderful opportunity to do so. All right.
Elevation step is what I meant. I thought it was putting the bridge in really high.
Well, it was, but initially it was. That's why we had to go back and change it up. I don't like that. Let's look at these trees. Pacific rhododendrons, live oak, lantana, horse chestnut. How do these horse chestnuts look? How does this look? It doesn't look bad. I think that would look okay. Because this is just really, I mean, I would like to have this look a little bit better. And yes, maybe making a big copse of trees like this is not the smartest idea. But, I mean, I wanted it pretty. I wanted it looking good. While we're here, let's maybe throw some rhododendrons out here. And some tall grass out here. Again, this is not perfect. I can come back in, I can change any of this back up. I'm just trying to get it to look a little bit better. Maybe some lantana over here as well.
Yeah.
How does that look? That doesn't look too bad.
I don't know what you did to fix chat lag since I was here last, but it's so much better.
Oh, good, good. I honestly don't think I did anything that was any different. Truthfully, I don't think I did anything differently. Wow, that actually looks really nice like that. Look at that.
This Len, hey.
Excellent. Well, he's back. Yes, he's back. All right, so I don't know about you guys. I'm liking this. Does this have water? Did we lay the water under the pipes? No, we not under the streets. Okay, you come down there. Yeah, I'm one of those madmen who like to actually put the water lines under the streets. Kind of just this weird quirk of mine. Oh, I don't like that at all.
The delay was like 30 seconds from me sending to you receiving.
That's not good at all. 30 seconds? 30 seconds is actually roughly, depending upon where you are in the world, that's not actually that bad, I don't think. 30 seconds is not deplorable, I guess. It could always be worse, right? I mean, you have to really consider that and take into consideration. Alright, so there's that. These. Pick one of that. This one right here. We'll do that there. Here. There. Especially in American cities are more built around roads than they are about walking or anything of the sort, and so most of my cities will always have walking options because I live in America and I know that feeling of not feeling like you belong simply because you have chosen to not own a vehicle.
Some comments. Elevation step is what I meant. I thought it was putting the bridge in really high. Yeah. I don't know what you did to fix chat lag since I was here last,
so much
but
for
it's
fixing
so much
chat
better.
lag.
This Len, hey.
The plot thickens.
The delay was like 30 seconds from me sending to you receiving. But my replies were lining up with different things that happened in the meantime.
Alright, we don't need to put those in yet. But we
OMG,
do.
I jinxed it.
Yeah, you did. See, that's what happens. That's what you get. That's just what you get. Alright, so these people, this needs to be off of main thoroughfare. So I'm thinking that we can throw this in. That gets these all. That's education. Oh, elementary school. Oh, I didn't mean to do that one. My bad. All right. Bye. You gotta go. I did want the one in, but I wanted the high capacity elementary school.
As my mom would say, I put the blink on it.
There. That helps there. That will dramatically help. What about the high capacity high school? We can throw this here as well. That's... There's that. Good, that helps there. We can add more plants in if we need to back behind it. But that should help out quite a bit there. What else are we looking at? We need elder care. Do we have any elder care in this? We don't have any elder care in the city. Really? How did I get away with not having any elder care in the city? That is so weird. Alright, elder care can probably actually go right here. The child care campus, did we put anything in? We did not. That's really kind of crazy to me that I didn't do any of those things. Kind of different. Alright. Child care can go in right there. That'll make all those people healthier and happier. I don't think we need a medical clinic so close. What about a hospital? Average health is 62. We could throw a hospital campus in over here. I don't want to spend too crazy, right? That's really what it comes down to. I know we're looking at $1 million, or just shy of $1 million. I know we were over $1 million, and we're getting roughly at least 30,000 simoleons or dollars or whatever you want to call it per week. So we're not hurting, right? That's really what it comes down to.
So
we are not hurting.
MOGC no evil monkey.
Okay. Ow, my neck. How is your weekend going, guys? Have you been checking out the current Star Traders Frontiers Bounty Hunter season that I've got going on? I'm kind of actually happy that I'm getting better experience out of the DaVinci Resolve 18. I'm learning how to edit much better, so that's the other reason why I've been so putting off the City Skylines and the Kerbal Space Program seasons, is that I really want to get that editing down so that I can tell good, compelling stories using the content that I'm generating. Learning how to edit it all in much better.
Listening to the stream and catching up to the chat. Whoever had the big latency, try to press the live stream button a few times, should drop. This Len, luckily it's time to rest now, lol.
Okay, so let's how big is this park with trees? Is it too big to go right here? No, it's perfect. I love it. Yes, look at that. That's gonna make these people way happier. I love that. Can I do the same thing over here? Yes.
Lag was on previous streams. Boss man sorted it.
I tried my best. I mean, it's hit or miss, right? Because it's not always going to work out the way that you want it to. So all I can do at that point is really just try. And just hope that it all works out. I can never tell 100% certain if that's how it's going to go down. Alright, so far so good. Doggo Parko, which is the entire
DaVinci Resolve, in my opinion it's quite easy to learn, but hard to master, so depending on what you want to do might be either a few hours or...
Well, the last couple of days I have been taking some real big stances. I didn't do a lot of recording, I was just doing nothing but working with the editing software. And so that's really what that all came down to, is that I've been working on trying to get going. That's important to me, and hopefully it shows how important it has been to me as you guys get to see the content that gets generated from that. So 1, 2, 3. I don't mind this going further out. That connects these two here. Kind of like in that too. That way if you want to go from one park area all the way over to the other, then you have that ability to do that too. That gets a good connection here. And they all have to, and they can only do that by bus, so it's not like they get to walk around or any of that. The next step is to see if there is a way to take, I think that's under, right? I think that is. I don't think it'll let me go over it or under it. Let me see. Can I run a bike path under it? Oh, you know what? I can't. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, that's cool. That may have actually just changed some things up here a bit. The only thing I'm more worried about now is that the bike path comes down. Is that what I want? Do I want it to come all the way down? Oh, I like that a lot. I don't like the fact that it's such a...
Do it.
I like that. So that's a bike path, by the way. That means that they would have to ride their bikes from up here, down and underneath, right underneath, to get back up here, and then they can start walking. And I like that. I think that looks pretty good, actually. I really do. I didn't think that was going to work out that way. Let's see if I can do something similar on this side. Probably not, because it looks like it's going to run into this road here. So let's get that going there, and if we're gonna just lean on that out to, can't get under, will it not intersect? Is it too low?
I've seen designs like that in real life.
Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna work out though. Oh, this is too oh no, it's this. This is what's locking it. Oh, come on. Oh. And unfortunately, the bike paths cannot go under the ground. Oh, can they? Can bike path? What? Shut up.
Try starting at the low point and work out.
I don't think I'm going to be able to have that one part connected. That's okay. That's quite alright. That's quite alright. I think that this connection right here to the road might actually be just as good, if not more efficient, because it connects to the road. That way you have people who maybe they're driving down this road or riding down that road, and they need, speaking of which, let's change this road to include bike paths. There we go. So now they, so somebody's coming in on the bike path, and they want to continue further. They can take this back down here and change out to this static road, walk a tiny bit, or whatever the case may be, or connect back over here as well. The next city that we name, whatever we call it, whatever name we decide to call it, the one that I'm going to be doing in this series, that will absolutely have a full-on bike highway as part of the main portion, just because I have watched a lot of videos and seen how beneficial a good and proper bike highway can be to your overall city growth and helping just in general. Number one, it's free, right? That policy is absolutely free down here. Did I pass it? I sure did, didn't I? Oh no, it's under city planning.
Under the bridge.
There we go, it's under city planning. Encourage biking. Doesn't cost anything extra to have this policy on, but when you do it, then they'll obviously try to do biking whenever possible. Alright, try starting under the bridge with snapping off. Oh, yeah, no, alright, we're not going to follow through on that one just right now. So far, so good. I like it. It is getting there. The city is growing. Do we have anybody here in the park? We have a couple of people in the park. Who is this person? There you go. Rode his bike in. He's just now sitting down. Maybe we can add in some additional scenery.
Oh wow, my OCD hurts, lol.
Your OCD hurts? Oh man, you dropped your OCD again? Not again. Kinda like that. Doesn't look too shabby. There's a little more personal composure to it. I just saw where I could put another pathway in.
Now laughing.
Here, let's see if we can get this one. Okay, we'll take that off and we'll go here. Oh, you know what? Let's not do that. Let's do it this way. I don't know what I was thinking, trying to get done with this. I have no idea where I was thinking, trying to go with this. Go here, maybe? Oh, I can't go that far. Try it again. So what happens when you have too many things off? We can hit the grid off. What is this? Road length and snap 2. Okay, grid and snap 2 off. Go out that way. Yeesh. I almost cursed. I'm on. Are you me?
Paths through green areas are usually curved for aesthetics.
There. That'll work. That works good enough for me. Have to reconnect those people too. Gets them over here. It's kind of wonky, but we'll work with it. It is very wonky. Captain Wonky. Just like my name in high school. Alright, let's go in and put this in and this in. This one and this one.
Does complete opposite, lol.
This one. Yep, absolutely. Pass through the green areas, mostly cursed. Yep, that's exactly how I work. You think you're triggered now? I know you're triggered. You didn't come to this. You didn't come here just because you wanted to hang out. You actually came here because you wanted to be triggered. Don't lie.
LOL.
You ain't get a lie to kick it. It's okay. Good. I'm glad I was able to help trigger you. You must learn how to. You must learn how to embrace the OCD. Learn how to embrace the buttholery of it. Or something. Something. Got all these offices out here.
Self-roast is a very Irish thing, lol.
I think self-roast is a very human thing. I just think that certain cultures do it way better. And Irish are one of those cultures who tend to do it better. And if you don't believe me, then you didn't pay enough attention to George Carlin. How many? 240 people coming in. I love it. Wow, look at this. Big old giant dump of people coming in. That don't sound right, but it's true. True story, brah. True story. So these people are coming in. 240 people currently aboard.
Sin, have you seen the roast of Linus Sebastian?
Like Linus Tech Tips, Linus?
But I am Irish, so I know better than George Carlin in this instance, lol.
George Carlin was Irish. Rest in peace, George. Oh, look at that. Cool looking.
Linus Tectives.
No, I'm gonna... You're gonna have to share that with me. He got roasted? What did he do? Normally, Linus is really, really, really good and doesn't get roasted. He's very, very careful about what he posts. Now I'm intrigued. So we had 110 people leave to Canmont. Canmont isn't a bad name for a city.
Irish like American Irish.
Oh, he's American Irish. That's what makes him bad, because he's American Irish?
He had an event where his friends and staff were jokingly roasting him.
Oh, okay. Alright. I can get down with that. I could get down with that. I think this is still too small, but it's not like causing any kind of a backup. So I think we're okay with this right now, right here. This is actually all working out quite well, I think.
love George Carlin.
Uh-oh, power issues, power issues, power issues. Let's go look at our budget for the power. What do we have budget at? We have it at 101%, which means we need to look into additional power options. Alright, so when we last left off, I think we had oil power downtown, which we don't necessarily need anymore. We have this open space out here that is not really being used by anything, and I think that this might actually be a really good spot to put in. Well, we don't want to have hydropower. Geothermal.
Tax at 1.4 safely.
Solar updraft tower gives 240 power output per week, whereas a geothermal, which is also clean, is almost half the price, but only puts out 80 megawatts of power per week. I'm not sure that I can set the tax to 14%. People are going to riot. I think 12% is the absolute max I can go. I don't have enough policies to back that up. Excellent. You're going to have to share the link for that Linus Tech Tip roast, because I really do. I'm going to have to check that out after the stream. But what do you guys think? Honestly, I'm leaning towards solar updraft. We can afford the 90,000 easily. The upkeep we're going to have to eat.
Sure.
We're going to have to eat the upkeep on this a little bit, but I think that this is probably the smarter option, power-wise, for the entirety of town, and the entirety of the city. And let's let that sit in for a tiny bit here. We probably don't need this up all the way. We can probably drop it down to about 75% now. And let's let that run in. Do I need to put power over to you guys? No, you guys are getting power here, power there, power there. Alright, so that looked like that helped out our power quite a bit. How are we looking at overall on power? So power says we're still at in the yellow mark. We're going to have to raise the budget a bit more. Let's go ahead and bump it up to 85% and see if that makes a giant difference. We may have to drop it back down to 80, but this might actually, that's 84 megawatts difference between 300 of what we're using and 300 that we're generating at 85% budget is not bad. We can live with that for right now. Water availability, on the other hand, that one hurts a little bit, so let's go ahead and bump that up to 101 for now and look into adding maybe one more. I think these people are going to be very upset that I keep putting these water towers near their houses. Can I put water off over here somewhere? That's in polluted area. I can't do that.
Sin has one new video in Discord DMs.
Sin has one new video in Discord DMs. Alright, thank you. Honestly, I think that we'll have to do that one right there, and then let's look at the eco water. Can I throw an eco water in? Oh, I've already got one over here. All right, well, I guess we're putting another one in as well. Oh my goodness gracious. These people are not going to be happy at all. You'll be like, oh, we're just draining the stuff in the trash right out into the lake, into the river. It's horrible. God, that's so bad. I don't like any of the way that the pollution's handled per se in this game, but I mean, it's not my place. It is what it is. You got to work with what you've got, especially on console where you don't have access to, anything else, any mods or anything else. All right, so when we last let up,
downstream.
It's gonna pull, yeah. Well, no, it won't necessarily pull downstream. One of the cool things we can do, I'm sure we may have already unlocked it. Let me take a look here. No, we have not just yet. So we're almost here to this floating garbage collector, and these things actually do quite help out quite a bit, right? Having these out in the water will actually clean up a lot of this pollution because you can just leave them floating like right here. And that'll clean up the pollution here that starts coming downstream, and then we might be able to put them down here as well. Kind of make a bay and have some of those floating things in there too. I've seen people make a poo volcano. I want to call him the real engineer. He's another YouTuber. Apparently it was or is a real life engineer or was a real life engineer. Does bridge reviews, a bunch of other stuff like that, you know, especially in video games. But one of the cool things that he has done in the past is do some very creative PC City Skylines builds, one of which was a poo volcano. Well, as a proof of concept, at the bottom of said poo volcano, or down the steps, because he had it stepped and tiered down, at the bottom of said poo volcano is a bunch of those floating collectors rehashing the water to 100% clean water that would then get pumped up back into the system. So it's just a completely free system, and he was using the geothermal on that too, or not geothermal, right here. He was using the hydropower plant for each of those levels, so all the water that was actually trickling down each of these tiers was generating him power, and then he would clean that water at the very bottom, pump it right back up to the top, and have it go back through the system. So it basically almost created infinite power for him as well. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I am not that enterprising. I prefer to make slightly more realistic looking cities. Realism being a very loose term that I have decided to add to the premise of my cities. Very loosely used. Very loose term. But, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, so where we left off here, let's take a look. That's the aquatic center. There's a basketball arena, but this can be placed anywhere in the city, right? That's one of the cool things, is that I can place this if I wanted to have the basketball arena, for example, over here. Not that I can because I don't have enough space for it, but if I wanted to, then I could have it there as well. So that's something we can consider in the future. Plus we have like all of this space here, for example. This is a giant area for the arena. And that might work. There's a lot of free and open space. You do not have to build on any of your free space like this. The other thing that I'm really happy about is this came out looking a lot better, is working a lot better than I thought it was going to as well. Very little clogs. Matter of fact, let's take a look at the overall traffic.
Realistic, remember the incident? The one we don't talk about?
Yes, the very realistic park fire, where Chestnut's kids were roasting on an open fire and we just had to use marshmallows. I approve. I approve this message. On behalf of Sin City 2077, we should all be so proud.
Laughing.
Alright, so that's one lane going in into 3 lanes. Why are you guys stopping? I don't want you to stop there. Don't stop. There we go. Yeah, you guys don't need to stop. Just keep going. There's more than enough lanes for everybody. Lane mathematics. Biffa taught me everything I know. Overcharged Egg is another phenomenal YouTuber, and City Planner Plays is also a phenomenal YouTuber. All of these guys do great, just detailed builds. Most of them are on PC. Some of them play vanilla, and some play with mods as well, or very minute mods.
I am also a student of Biffa.
Biffa has done so much for City Skylines that I really hope that they would do for Biffa something like they did, that Elite Dangerous did for Obsidian Ant, and include him in the game somehow.
LOL.
Yeah, quick sip of tea. That's right. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm going to take a real quick bio break, guys. Talk amongst yourselves. Enjoy the view of the city, of the little peoples walking around. And I shall... We're going to have to look into that intersection. I don't like that intersection at all. Well, I know why. Because it goes to the 2 lanes with the... Yeah, no, that makes sense. That's going to be rough anyway. Alright, I'll be back, guys. Alright, Steam Deck has not arrived. We just hit Big City. Look at that. We gained some liberal arts college campus area. We gained an additional area that we can grow into. We gained visiting scholars, liberal arts path with decorations, a crematorium, which we've been waiting on, by the way, a water treatment plant. That's an above ground, or no, actually, I think that one spills into the water too. There's that floating garbage collector we were talking about. There's now a track and field, I can talk today, track and field stadium, and an advanced inland water treatment plant, large water tower, which we could probably upgrade most of the other ones out to, which is a smarter idea. And now that we've got a little bit more money, we could probably do that first. A cryopreservatory and a train metro hub. Now, we do have train and... we do have train and metro services in the city, in Rockefeller Farms, so I'm not entirely sure just yet if that's something that we should look into doing. So let's go ahead and first go ahead and take these out, this one and that one, and maybe this one as well. And now, you know what, let's get rid of all of them. Alright, we've gotten those, rid of those, but now we're going to upgrade them to 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are loud though, right? I'm sure. They all look like flying saucers. Stacked up like rockets. Look at that. Alright, so that should help there. Let's go back over here and look at our water. Now the water is dramatically high, so let's drop the price of that back, or the budgetary concerns on that. Trash doesn't need to be as high as it is, I'm sure. Oh, maybe it does. How bad is this polluting? Not as bad as I thought it was going to, maybe. Let's see. Can we get rid of this and change out? Oh, wrong one. Change out for 2 of those. So that gets rid of some power, which we have to be concerned about, but doesn't drop us too much. So that keeps us still in the green on power by getting rid of one of those. Oh no, I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. Alright, so now let's see if we can get that back into the green. Oh no! Okay, still not enough. That's wow.
It was from Biffa I learned that 14% tax is a safe number.
Really? Alright, I'll try it. I'll try it. I think people are going to be very upset, but we'll deal with 14. You said so. If anybody asks, Maxi Bloke is the one who told me to do it. So when those, do I file all the complaints to you? Is that where those go? The complaints come to you first? See, I like that. I don't like those trees though. So what if we change the trees out to be these?
And Biffa told me so. Biffa at YouTube LOL.
Oh yeah, just everybody tag Biffa.
Okay,
he's not going to understand anything. He's going to be like, who the...
face with tongue.
We could try to do that, but Biffa's going to be like, who is this? Who are these people? These are console peasants. Ew. Because that's honestly, that's... you want real talk? Let's talk real talk, true talk, real fast. Hold on, let me get to my... Let's see what kind of character we're working with here. I don't like the fact you're holding on. Why do you walk around with your hands in your pockets like this? This is weird. Look at this, it's so weird. No grown man is gonna walk around with their hands in their pockets like that. That is odd, it's so... Don't smell your hand, what are you doing? Oh, come on. Alright, bear, elephant, and gull. Alright, so let's go up here. Fly out so we can kind of get to see a good view of the city, and then we can have a real quick good discussion. I love City Skylines. I love this community. I love the game. I think what Colossal Order did.
PC players or self-proclaimed master race gamers.
Yeah, master race gamers. Honestly, it bugs me so much. Because
he has a chalk putting his hands under his pants.
Because they hate on console so much, and I understand you have issues with the limitations, okay? Whoa, wait, whoa. Academic Year Report, the Shovel Technical Campus, which is still unrecognized in the new year, now has a total of 490 students. We've gained 133. Campus attractiveness is now 655. We did gain 80. So we have level bonuses, tuition fees $5 per student, exchange student bonus is 0%, 2 toga parties. The toga party aftermath included students missing classes in the morning, people sleeping on the campus lawn, and a few proactive freshmen decorating the statues found on campus grounds. Students used campus flower beds as a resource for crafting bedazzled laurel wreaths to complete their toga looks. Absolutely. So, that is not doing too bad. We got to make it look a little prettier over there, right? More attractive, get some more people in. But look at the tuition fees. We're actually making some money on it now. Granted, we are spending about $10,000 per week on the campus, but we're gaining 2,400 from tuition fees. So we're going to have to boost those numbers. Those are rookie numbers up. The campus building is 575, varsity sports 80, total of 655. How are they doing over here? So attractiveness is 80% by having the sports team. Upkeep weekly is $3,000. No, Max Diplo. No. That we were talking about the guy walking around with his hands in his pants while you're walking. It's just weird. That's so weird.
Campus needs some time.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. Campus needs time to work on. Just let it build in the background. Okay, we can do that. That one I'm gonna have to. If you guys have more experience with that one.
I'm sorry, LOL.
Okay, so we're clear. I shouldn't have let that comment go through. I guess SK99, that was on me. He was referring to the weird, creepy guy that I was posing as in the game. The one did refuse to take his hands out of his pants. That's what he was saying as far as the guy walking around. So no, he was not saying that about anybody else. We're all cool. We're all chill. We're good. All right.
It's all good, LOL.
That's funny. Go to campus view. What? That is weird. I didn't realize it was. I thought it was in campus view.
Maybe some policies. Pocket pinball isn't cool even in cities' skylines.
Ends in 39 weeks. We're flying on our way to the campus. Gosh, I hope this pocket pinball isn't cool even in the cities. You're right, it's not. It's weird. Not even that, but he took his hand out of his pocket and sniffed his hand. Look, well, we're humans. Humans are mammals. Mammals are triggered by pheromones and scents and smells. Okay, we all get it. We understand. I apologize. I didn't know he was gonna do that. There's no way I can cut it. This is real-time edit. We're playing live, guys. This is something I can't just turn off. And yeah, no, they'll absolutely love that 14% tax increase, won't they? They will absolutely love. Man, our financial advisor must be on to something, because they are absolutely loving. They adore this 15%. They're not worried at all. I'm sure all of those people who have their hands up wondering why the taxes are so extreme at 14% right now, and these aren't turning red just yet. They will. They'll get there. They will get there. They are not there yet, but they will. But thank you, financial advisor, who told me that 14% was an acceptable rate. I am not sure that I can buy into that anymore. The overwhelming consensus does not exactly agree with that assessment.
1-4 was supposed to be all good. Damn you, Biffa.
Damn you, Biffa. Shakes fist at the cloud. Damn you, Biffa! I'm sure he's gonna love the emails, the comments you get on that. You told Sin the wrong information. Mistakes were made. And many people shook their fists with righteous anger.
We are nothing but masses of fat and protein.
Water bags with fruit and protein. Oh, glucose and protein, sorry. Lots and lots of ATP.
We got 2-1 VAT and 2-0-ish income tax in real life, so yeah, 1-4 makes people happy.
Oh my goodness gracious, look at this.
England as Biffa is not a cloud, LOL.
Look at that, yeah, 14%, they're gonna love it. Well, I mean, clearly our... Look down at $42,489 per week. American dollar, freedom dollars. Yeehaw! Freedom!
Make it 1-2 again already, LOL.
No. You told me we were clear. This is gonna be okay. I don't know. Let's see. Let's just... We increment it down. Okay, there's the other real talk. yes, PC players do not like PlayStation or console players because they're peasantry. And it bugs the hell out of me because PC gaming would not be what it is today if it wasn't for consoles. The console player base brought the arcades home.
1000 LOL.
But the other quick talk, okay, you want real quick exploits without using cheats or hacks? When no one's looking, bust everything up to 29%, put the speed on max until everybody starts really complaining and getting very pissy, and all of these little dollar sign things that are now disappearing and bubbles that are popping, those become red and people start moving out. That's when you pause, you drop back everything back down to like 12%, and you deal with the influx of cash. And you're like, I don't know what happened. There was some clerical errors, and we had that weird guy who was in office for all of 6 months, and we kicked him back out because he just took the money and ran. Yeah. That's
I don't
American
know.
politics,
The
I think.
first computer game was on a supercomputer, so y'all peasants without a supercomputer. What about the remastered version that just came out?
Okay, so let's talk about that real quick.
Yeah,
So
that's
yes,
a
there
big
is a
tip I have
remastered
used.
version of this game. Okay, I'm gonna have to drop that back down. That can't even be 12. Wait, who wasn't complaining? You know what? They can stay up high. This can stay up high. Let's see if we can get away with that. 12% only for residential, 13% for everybody else. Oh, okay, so who's not happy? Who is not happy here? Can I go to that view? So that's, what, low commercial? Low commercial, low commercial. That seems to be the only people who are unhappy about it. But, hold on now. I think, if I remember correctly, oh, we didn't put it on. So you know what? Let's go ahead and do...
LOL.
There. So to justify the fact that we're charging them 13%, then we'll put this small business enthusiast on, which gives them perks, gives us double the it's $2 upkeep per week per low density commercial building, but it also gives us the fact that they double their sales. So that might even it out. If not, if I start seeing them go overwhelmingly red, then I'll drop. No, I can't. As soon as I turn residential on to 13%, then you're gonna start to see some serious shit. Watch. Here, no, high industrial. They can afford it more, right? Presumably. Let's try that. Let's see. Let us see. So that did not get rid of the low commercial. They're not at all happy about that.
No, I mean everyone on 1.3 is pissed.
Oh yeah, everybody is. Yeah, they're not happy. Let's just put it that way. They are not happy at all. In fact, now that we have this, can we justify the expense? I think we can. So what I just did was this. Let me go back and explain what I just put on. I just had turned on small business enthusiast, but I did not let it run with enough time. Let me be flat out 100% honest. I did not let it run with enough time for us to really see the backlash. In this game, you have to let things run out for a few months before you start seeing real big changes whenever you make sweeping changes like city policies provide. So now what I did as well is this gives us the low density doubling sales. This one does the same for high density commercial buildings. The industrial space does, now remember, we're only using the themed stuff that's not part of the main industries DLC for that. And because we are using the farming and the built-in industries here, we're not using the main industries DLC. This industry stuff we're not using at all. All we're using for this is the commercializations. There we go. The industrial commercializations. For forest and farming specifically, and I can do the others once we build up a little bit further if we really want to. Which looks like we might need to, just because it looks like we do have quite a bit of industrial
Not really that high
demand.
density deserves higher tax. You'd pay less for a flat than a house, so people who own houses are richer.
That's valid and fair, I think. We'll see how long these people complain. I mean, they're doubling their sales. So if you can't afford to pay 13% tax, then that's on you. Sorry, that's the cost of doing business in Rockefeller Farms. I don't think we're making any big sweeping changes. We want to make sure that the economy can withstand everything, because if you look over here on the right side, right, the income and expense channels, right now we're making 96,000.6 per week, but we're spending out 53.7. Most of that is going to education, looks like, at almost 11,000 per week. Health is a little over 5, and then fire after that, or police after that. And we can drop some of those things back down, right? We don't need them. And on top of that, I don't need to take out loans, but it might be worthwhile to do.
A capitalist monster, LOL.
No. I don't know. I mean, look, a lot of people, this is another debate that's inside of City Skylines. Do you play with the cheats on? Right? Do you play with the cheats on, or do you play normal? Most people, apparently, from what I understand, play with the cheats or the unlimited building, unlimited soil stuff, because that way they don't want to be hindered down or held back. Personally, myself, I like the laid back of playing City Skylines. I've liked it with all of the SimCity games growing up, and I love those games because it was more of a challenge to make a functionally working city than it was to make a city to destroy with some chaos or a disaster or whatever the case may be. It is way more challenging.
Cheats off for doing this quickly, but cheats off offer a challenge.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, succinctly. There you go. Much better than I can say it, apparently. I don't know. I just enjoy making a functional working city. And there's a lot of them that I still fill up a lot of space. Like, I can still come back in here and clean some of this up. But it works, right? I mean, ultimately, I think it works. This does not look like it would be a bad place to live. Let's turn that off. Right? I don't think this would be a bad place to live. Yeah.
Cheats on for making a pretty city, cheats off for playing the game.
Agreed. Yeah. That's really what it comes down. Maybe that's the way that you could do it too. And there's nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with that. Like I said, maybe that's the other reason why I was trying to do. I want to do this other season where I'm starting out with the 5 million, because that way it gives me a couple of things. I start out further into the milestone, right, along the milestone path. Because I think that one I'm roughly around Colossal City, or just below, maybe Capital City on that other map, that one Escobarrio that we're gonna rename. And that's going to be a season where we take slowly in building out the city, and I explain to the best of my ability my reasoning and my thought process behind the design that I'm going to do. Because I have money to play with, and $5 million in this game is not substantial. It can go pretty fast if you don't think smart, if you don't build smart. It can absolutely go fast, but the other benefit of having that further down in the milestone paths is that it unlocks a lot of this stuff further down as well, right? So for example, even if we open this up right now, I think we have everything pretty much unlocked. Oh, planes are not population is 70,000 for that, 34,000 for ships. What are these? Metro Hub 22,000, Metropolitan Airport 85,000. Sightseeing bus, we just need to put a depot in, right? Stuff like that. Those are easy, we can fix those. But as you unlock different things, like for example, train is not unlocked from the beginning. I understand why. It would be more fitting, in my opinion, to have it like that. Just like I think Kerbal Space Program is a great game, but it would be more beneficial to me if we launch probes before we start launching Kerbals into space. But I understand why you need to gamify things too. Not everything has to match or track to the reality that we agree upon. So, little quick diatribe, old man yelling at the cloud diatribe. Thanks for listening and coming to my TED Talk. So I think I have a good understanding on how to build a city that can be, gotta speed the things up here a little bit. To build a city that can be so self-sufficient. I don't think that that's implausible. I think I've gotten pretty decent at that. Am I a good example?
I built mine with low density everywhere I could, then upgraded everything to high density and chased problems forever, lol.
That makes sense. Trust me. Like I said, this is not the only city I've ever had. Even Rock Lobster. Oh yeah. Okay, so that's not happening. We're changing that down. That was them, right? I think. Let's see if we can get away with that. Oh, did that fix it? Who are you guys? You guys are industrial. This is one of those things where you go around fixing little and chasing problems. Yeah, there you go. We just kind of solved that pretty quick and showed that off. So I did add in a crematorium down here.
Land value is too low for 1.3, I think.
Maybe. Let's take a look at that. That's a good point. Thanks for bringing that up. Land value right here. $51 per square meter. So this back area does not, I mean, it's in blue, so that's not bad to have. This needs to be improved. We do have to come back over here and actually focus on this campus. I think that's what we're gonna do here for the next little bit. Is we'll focus on the campus a little bit more, maybe rearrange some things around, and or extend the campus further out, right? Because I think, honestly, I know it sounds really weird, but I'd like to have part of the campus here and the other part of the campus down over here. That way you have traffic that can get on and off the highway, and that will help bring in people there. That puts us close enough over here to this train station, because you're going to have students who are going to be coming in presumably from other cities nearby through the train itself, and having this historic train station here isn't a bad thing to have. But I don't want to have everything on this side, you know, as far as like having the campus. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think that the additional portion for Shovel Technical Campus should be east or west of the highway?
West, because the song says so. Which gives better access with least work. This guy, a merit.
Okay, well, I don't know about less work, because I mean, it's all going to be work. And I'm trying to be a little bit smarter about how I'm building. Uh-oh. Has the pollution gotten that far over? You can deal with it. That's why you have medical campuses nearby. Alright. Let's go here and make sure we're not missing anything.
Go west in the open air, go west where the skies are blue, go west, this is what we're gonna do. I mean least amount of disruption to the existing infrastructure.
No one knows what it's like to be the sad man. To be the bad man. Behind blue eyes. No one knows what it's like to be treated, frustrated, telling
I
only
am
lies.
back after dinner.
But my dreams, they aren't as empty.
Sin gets me, emoji beaming face with smiling eyes. Hey SK.
Can we talk about how Roger Daltrey does that too when he belts that out? But my dream, yeah, it just that's good stuff. Gets goosebumps. All right, what is this again? Oh, it's another study call. I think putting that right next to this might help. Let's put in another. Oh, pretty burger. I don't want her there. All right. Embrace your inner illager. Uh-oh. Okay, this is not good.
Blue eyes is something I can listen to any time of the day.
No! Oh, noes! Oh, noes. How far back does that back up? Oh, no. Dang. Okay, so those policies got to get turned back off. All right, I think this is the.
Oh, by the way, did you guys know that Pet Shop Boys released a new song?
Did they really? Wow. That's cool. That is very cool. Ooh, just messaged me.
Really?
Oh, criminy.
Yes, I'll put it in arcade. I thought they are dead or verified old.
Hold on just a second. I just got pulled in for admin.
Really blah blah blah.
Yep, sorry about that, guys. Give me just a second here. I don't know what is going on right now. Come back in here. Where's that at? Hold on just a second.
Sin is in trouble.
I removed one that seemed overly offending. But
Since
I
upper
am
management
also
call.
streaming. Sorry, so yeah, somebody was getting a little rambunctious inside of the memes channel, seemingly. So needed to get in there and do some really quick damage control and remove. Oh my goodness gracious! This is why I shouldn't try to type like that.
Since arcade, did your package arrive, by the way?
No, it did not. Thank you. Let me go check real quick since we're doing this. Give me just a second then, guys. I'm sorry. I didn't mean let me get this off the screen here. Oh, that's not good at all. That is not good. We're going to have to figure that out too, because that is not going to play well. All right, I'll be right back, guys.
Face fuchsia wide eyes. Dang those rambunctious kids, lol.
Package has not yet arrived, unfortunately, so I'm keeping an eye out on that. We already made the Steam Deck, They said they received it and just sent out a brand new one. It's supposed to arrive today, so I got to keep an eye on it because FedEx is FedEx, and you know what I mean? And that's all I got to say about that. Drink my coffee. All right.
What as for dinner, Sin?
What did I make today? I made
FedEx, they
some
ain't
chicken
no
and broccoli
UPS.
rice.
Wait, Sin, you're getting a deck?
Chicken, cheese, and broccoli rice. No, we replacing the one that Wolfie Wolf purchased. Because it came in completely, it was DOA. So she was trying to get the RMA stuff sent out. We sent it out about 3 weeks ago. They finally received it, and then said that they just replaced it instead of doing the repair. So, and that's supposed to arrive today. This is not good. This is not good right here at all. I'm actually kind of happy that it's not the as of right now, knock on wood, that the backup is not further back than this.
Broccoli tastes like sad.
Broccoli does not taste like sad. Oh, and then there's ham and diced ham and kielbasa added to the chicken, broccoli, and rice, cheese rice that I made. It actually tastes really good. Tastes good in my opinion. Made with lots of love and garlic. Just what the body needs. Or at least more what you're... Holy... What the... You guys... Wow, way to take your turn. I wish that... Okay, there you go. I wish they would give us cul-de-sacs. That'd be nice.
SK99 not if you pretend you're a troll attacking a mood, lol. Chef Sin, another channel?
No. No, 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 no. No, sir. I am no chef. Hold on a second.
Ha ha ha, that's fair, Maxi.
Come on, guys, figure your stuff out. Let's go. Come on. Oh no, don't disappear.
You can get your GRR on LOL.
What are you guys doing in here? Figure it out.
Maybe back the cargo from the main road on a one-way road.
No, I mean, no, I don't think it's so much bad that I have this here. I'm more worried is this traffic coming back up? Because honestly, I think that this was one of the ways we were supposed to have it come back. Because I wasn't intending to have this campus here, which is the other reason why I want to split part of the campus and have up here as well as down here. And I think that would also lead off of where we have the winter market, right? And how we built up some of this small area, because that can help not only pull students that graduate from the campus out into the area, but just overall, right? We can also, we have more than enough space, so we can extend further out here. Plus we have we have more. How many other areas do we have? We can own 3 more. We can buy 3 more we haven't even purchased. We only have these 2.
So move either the campus or the cargo hub. Maybe.
Yeah, well, I don't even think it's so much the campus is part of it, right? Because most of this traffic here is not... Whoa, hello. Sorry about that. Most of this traffic here isn't even campus related, I don't think. I'm willing to bet the vast majority of this traffic, except for what's crossing on the crosswalks to cross over, almost all of it is just going to this cargo hub. And that's not a bad thing, right? This cleared
Campus
up.
Doesn't he make traffic at all?
Yeah, and the campus, so the main portion for the campus is off of this road. Was smart about that, right? So this is the main track right here for the campus. Comes further down and terminates here. And then the rest of it is all on paths. So you have to get around by pathways. I don't know why I didn't connect this. I'm going to have to redo
Only
that.
the campus main building needs to be on a road as well.
It is on a road. This is the campus main building, right here.
Lots of students on public transport though.
Oh, I'm sure. But that's the other reason why, because this transport, so these people come in off of this, right? This transport here. The only other way that I think that we could probably improve it at that point, but it's going to cause more
Students live
clogged
on
artery.
campus, LOL.
Not all of them live on campus, though. No, I mean, if you follow people around, not all of them live on campus. Some of them will live on campus, but most of them... Holy cow. Holy cow. I just spit them all out. Wow. Hey, I guess, look, I think they're wearing game day shirts, right? I've never seen that brilliant color in-game before, and those look like game day shirts for our school. Where are these people going? Maybe I'm wrong. I can't use an LUT or a LUT. Holy. But I don't remember seeing brilliant blues or purples like that. Not that brilliant, at least. Hey, Doggo Parko reached level 4. We unlocked a climbing frame. So, let's see. We can upgrade the cost to $35, which is giving us almost $4,000 per week in just people utilizing all of the park assets that are inside of the city.
Is there a metro stop right outside the campus?
No, that's something we're gonna have to do. Good point. So, first, let's go up here and look at the sides. So, that's normal train, right? No, that's... So actually it is, pretty much, because this is the campus here, and here's the stop. Right? So technically, the answer is yes. Watch, see how many all those people just crossed? Northbound and then westbound? We're facing north here, facing west here. So, yeah, see how those people all got out and then crossed? Watch the government surveillance. In fact, let's not be cringy at all, right? Absolutely not. Let's go into work. You're an uneducated adult. How dare you? Where's a high school student at high school?
I had a city destroyed by commuting students overloading my public transport. Emoji pleading face.
You had a city destroyed by commuting students overloading my... Oh, really? Man, that's crazy. Somehow that doesn't surprise me. So she's going to the book club. I'm just curious as to how she's going to get there.
Total gridlock.
Oh, really? That's horrible. That sucks. Cranberger, come on down to Vapor Vibes. I like this building. That's cool looking. Guy materialized out of the doorway.
I lied that reality actually I live in a student area served by Metro.
Nice. Okay, so she's walking down the pathways, coming up to the University Drive. Walking in front of some of the administrative buildings. Yes, we allow our students to bring their dogs to work or to school. She's crossing and walking further down. Her pathing isn't actually that bad. I like how quiet it is out here. I don't know why it just sounds like a bunch of tea. That's that Biffy influence. Does she cut across over to that? No, she doesn't. She walks right in front of the main shovel. Oh, takes the crosswalk. Where are you going, lady? Do you even know where you're going? Oh, to this book club over here. That I forgot that I had put on the other side of campus. Right? No. Yes. Okay, so there she goes. And bloop, right into the book club. Alright, so yeah, notice, obviously, she doesn't live on campus. She came from the metro. We followed her from the metro. So, yeah, not all of the students live...
The funniest thing in CS is people walk their cats that are the size of a horse.
They do. That they do. How are we doing? We won one. Woo! We gained 31,000 for that. Holy cow. That's quite interesting. Yeah, see what I mean? How our team color is that vibrant purple. I don't think I've ever seen that before elsewhere. This is 5. Also increases funding. Cheerleading increases the varsity team's chances of winning a varsity sports match 0 to 7%. Cheerleading also increases the varsity sports attractiveness 0 to 25 points. So if we put $10, we can match that. In fact, this is the ticket price. Well, we won, so we can probably raise the ticket price a tiny bit. And then this is coaching, and we could probably go to 5 on that, right? Oh, it's 1,000 per? Holy cow. Okay, maybe not. We'll go to 2,000 on that. Hey! Ay caramba. 5,000 that we're spending. I mean, out of the 42 that we're spending, that's not a bad investment, but realistically, I think our academic works is going to be the better option. That's realistically what I'm hoping for. Base chance 30%.
Sin, what is your favorite crisps?
What are my favorite crisps or chips? It really depends. Chips, crisps, same things. I mean, I used to live in the UK, so. Alright, we'll do that. We'll hire them and give a grant for artistry. But chips, I don't know. I mean, I do have a preference for Cool Ranch Doritos, but I do like, well, I like any kind of sliced cheese, literal cheese, with crackers, and a bunch of different types of crackers, so I don't have any favorites there. I have a preference for Cheez-Its. There's a lot of good Cheez-It brands. Corn heavy, certainly, just like in most Americanized chips, but not bad. Not bad at all. Let's see.
We don't have those.
Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to change all the trees out on the paths. I kind of like these better. I don't like these little dumpy trees that they have. I want more robust.
Only the cheeses and crackers.
Yeah, I am a big sucker for natural cheese. Thankfully, I don't have to deal with I'm one of those weird adults that thankfully does not have to deal with lactose intolerance. So I take that to a benefit, and I absolutely adore most cheeses. Very yummy. But I also like to cook with certain cheeses too. So, I mean, goes with the territory, right? Let's go there, here, oops. Come on, autosave. There's your sip of tea right there. But I'm bumped. Throw that in.
I have like 4 different types of cheese in my fridge already.
Right?
Candy sweets
We have
in
a
the USA
bunch.
are
We have a
pretty bad
bunch.
compared to what we get. Is it true? Having lived in the UK, you must have tried both.
I've heard candies and sweets in the USA are pretty bad compared to what we get. Is it true? I have tried both. I can't say that they're just different types. Now, for example, soda is bad for you no matter what, right? And so yeah, we do a lot of high fructose corn syrup types of products. But that doesn't mean that our candies are better or worse. It just depends on the candies and who is making them. Candy making, especially here in the United States, after the Food Network became a giant thing, really did kind of step their games up too. So that's something else to consider. Is that put this in, cover this up all, move around a little bit more. Make it a little bit prettier, I think. So they did step up their game quite a bit because then it became
corn syrup in the UK.
Oh yeah. I know you won't. I know you won't find any sweets because the UK are not crazy. They absolutely know how bad high fructose corn syrup can be for the human body. Yet don't tell that to Americans because they've been led to believe by lobbyists for decades that it is one of the healthiest things and that you can feel good about. If the energy drink, if the energy drink, oh no, that's farming. Whoopsie. If the energy drinks just all of a sudden disappeared in the United States, you'd have people freaking out, because they are so dependent, so super duper dependent on these energy drinks, on this high fructose corn syrup. And look, I drink Mountain Dew Code Red. I have nothing to say. I can't. I'm not. Trying to be holier than thou. I drink Mountain Dew Code Red. I love it. It's good stuff. I cut down considerably from what I used to drink, but it's probably the only real soda that I drink on a regular basis now. And I don't really drink anything other than that besides water and coffee.
There is a series on YouTube comparing US food to UK food. It is actually crazy, the additives in the US.
I agree. Look at this. You can really see the difference in the high density areas around these. The only problem I don't like is that nobody's really using... Oh, well, they are that way.
To be honest, Mountain Dew is way better in the US compared to the UK. It actually sucks.
Probably.
My brother lived in New York and said the Red Bull over there tastes like chemicals.
That's because Red Bull does taste like chemicals all the time. I don't know what Red Bull is nasty. It is not good, and your heart deserves better. I don't know how else to say it. It is, and I say that again as a Mountain Dew consumer. So
Jaeger bombs go. I mean more so than
Jaeger bombs, Jaeger, Jaeger. I've done all my living. I think it's time to add a landmark here.
Yeah, Jaeger bomb.
Arena, cinema. Surprised we don't have a cinema. Panda Sanctuary, Oriental Pearl Tower, Temple Complex, Boat Museum, Luxury Hotel, Fantastic Fountain.
Great, now I want a drink. Be right back, LOL. You can get American sodas in some corner shops and restaurants in the UK.
I think it might actually be worthwhile to put this here.
Saying Maxi, be right back.
This is what, the bike path, right? I really think that's not a bad idea at all. As a matter of fact, I can probably take out 2 birds with 1 stone right here. Oh, you guys want to cry? Wah. Guess what? You got a fountain now. Get over it. Haha. That's right. Only Lord of Sin can tell you. Yeah, I see. Get so excited I can't even breathe. Yeah, that's how we do. No, that should actually probably help quite a bit. That's a nice pretty fountain. Look at that fountain. What are those? Wow.
What did I miss?
You missed all of it. Where were you? How dare you? I think this is a really good view right here. Not a bad picture. Not a bad picture at all.
What time is it there, Sin?
Currently 15:12. Alright, so. Ta-da, people are happy. Alright, so going back to the discussion about land value, where overall land value is actually quite high. $51 per square meter is not bad at all. What is going on with this substation over here?
Too early for a drink, so I'll have this one for you, LOL.
Oh, okay, good. Oh, that works. Thanks, Ming. Thanks, Ming.
Sláinte, cheers.
Let's see how that helps. Sliante.
GT.
Cheers to you.
Wait.
Cheers to all of you. Cheers and cheers where everybody knows your name. And this building's on fire. Trade score dormitory. There were 35 students in there. Let's see how many. See how many students we gain or lose out of this. So really, this is where the song "It's Getting Hot in Here" began.
Are there any Crocs around?
True story. Are there any Crocs? No, nope, no Crocs.
How many students in that burning complex?
35.
OMG, it pronounces it correctly. Sláinte.
Sláinte? Yeah. Yeah, it can pronounce Sláinte correct, but it can't pronounce Maxi Blow correct. Go figure.
But it can't say may I bloke.
Yep, exactly. May I, bloke? May I? May I? Sir.
You beat me to it, LOL.
May I?
May I bloke? Maxi Bloke. Maxi Bloke. Anti-establishmentarianism.
Actually, that's really damn close. Wow, I didn't think you could pull it off.
She can't say it, she's just being a Karen.
This guy right here. Apologetic. Unapologetic and profane. Sounds just like me.
LOL.
Just like me. Ha ha ha. But we're still making money and a profit, so I think
Just
we're doing
chatbot
all right.
being a chatbot.
Hey, it's not Bing's chatbot though. You know, let's just be honest. All right, so that happened. Let's take a look out here. They're still dealing with trash issues. Trash processing is not bad at all, so they're just complaining.
ChatGPT.
Trash budget is 101%, so they're really just complaining. That's all there is. It is to it. They get, yeah. See, there's gotta be a trash truck right there.
Say anemone.
There's one right there. Oh, recycling center. He's turning back. He's turning back. All around the world. What is up with these diagonal cut buildings like that? I don't even... Man... Weird. All around the world in a day. And did she say anemone? I don't think she did. On second thought, having a park nearby probably wasn't exactly the best idea, but it's not bad. We're still making a profit too. We're not doing too bad. The district is building up. We do need to consider whether or not we are going to do any additional ore or oil industry. We don't necessarily need to have, by the way, that's one of the things I want to point out about these two, or any of these, for example. You do not need to have the ore deposits, like see over there, there's arable land for farming. You don't need to have those traits under the ground to have those specialized fields. You just need to make the district and then create those fields accordingly. But I'll be honest with you guys, I'm starting to... Oh no!
Why they don't allow emergency cars to pass? All CS Sims are jerks.
So that happened. Okay, so that was a dormitory. We need to put that back. Oh, wrong one. There. There. That'll work. Hey, we're up to 635 students, so we must be doing something right. Must be doing something correctly. Recognized. We have to get recognized and then renowned. Okay, and acclaimed, prestigious. Oh, okay. Alright. Alright, how are we doing? 31% chance to create academic works.
Clynthorpol Gwynjilkajirich Wardrobuland Silio Gogagok in Wales. Ever been? LOL, that took so long to ride. LOL.
Oh my goodness gracious, no. And the fact, look, hats off to you, sir. I mad salute you, because only somebody with dedication or good copy and paste skills would be willing to do that. So here is my salute for that, because wow. Yeah,
Oh, 7.
It sounded like Chatbot was having a seizure.
Manual type.
Oh no! Oh no! Alright, so we have a student capacity of 4,497, almost 4,500 students. We're looking at only 548. We've dropped some students somehow. Almost done with the academic year. But we are over our capacity, it says. 542 out of 500. So I need to maybe add another dormitory.
Any policies you can add to uni?
Let's see if that works. Can I get a pathway? Sorry, I'm not ignoring you guys. Give me just a second. I want to see if I can get a pathway in here. No, you... Burger. Really? That might be too much now, but I'd still rather take too much versus none.
SK99, so your answer is tax the students? Shame on you, LOL.
No, why won't... Oh, come on. Snap off. I don't want any... I don't want grid snapping. I don't want any of that. What about right here? That'll work. I can get that. I can work with that. Come out to maybe right about here? No, that's not enough. Oh, I see. Okay. Zoom out.
No LOL, I meant the policies tab on the uni menu. LOL.
Dang it. I didn't realize that went further out like that. Oh well. Huh.
That LL do. Backtracking like a politician now. LOL.
Who, me? Or him? It's ugly, but it'll work for now. Go back, and what was that? That was
LOL.
Eastern. No, was it Eastern Cottonwood? I don't think it was Eastern Cottonwood, was it? Yeah, I guess it was Eastern Cottonwood. I don't know. Go in there and nope, in there. Okay, good.
Pin her, sorry.
They. All right, so why does it say current level is only 550 out of 500? So that's good, right? I guess ultimately we have it's sitting at our campus attractiveness, of 801 out of 200. So we're doing way and above there. Hopefully that can help along with our varsity sports, perhaps. With 1 win, 2 losses. Oh yeah, 1-2 lost 4. I didn't see that. Wow. Total income 27,000. Total weekly expenses is 5,000. I don't think we're exactly printing money there.
Well, you know the war in Sin City has affected the shipping lines.
Oh, absolutely. Yep, there's 13,000 that we're spending there. So it looks like we're...
You should invest in our team, Sin.
Alright. So let's go ahead and bump this up then to $30 there and 3 here. So there's 6,000 we're spending per week, so there's 24,000 per month there. I'm not sure where this counts in, so that means that even though we're actually we're losing money on this side. Because I'm not sure that 27,000 is for the whole year, or is for a whole month.
What is the name of the team, Sin?
It is the Shovel Lions. Technical, yeah, look, right above this. Right above where I have it highlighted for ticket price. Shovel Technical Campus Lines. We probably need to name it. Yeah, let's rename them. Tech Lines. There we go. Shovel Tech Lines. So we keep the basic understanding of it. It kind of works. Shovel.
Boo Lions, LOL. The little turnips.
The little turnips that are purple. The purple turnips. Purple something. Increase visiting scholars. Hires lecturers and scholars to teach on campus. Affects all. Oh. Ultra moist apparel. By combining old-fashioned and modern styles, the ultra moist apparel is aiming to become the market leader in swimwear. Ultra moist. Ultra moist. Apply to skin. Ultra moist apparel. And scene.
Ultra moist.
Ultra moist. Moist. You guys are gonna hate me. Alright, fan club, you know what? We'll throw all this stuff on.
Moist laughing. Ultra moist is what every person said to Sin after they saw him.
That's right. Man, you made me ultra moist. True story, that's what Betty White told me. It's only weird if you make it weird. Weirdo. I don't know, we could probably extend the Shovel Tech. Since we're already kind of taking over this area, we've got this larger area here.
He talks.
Wow. Are you saying that I am a very boisterous and salacious speaker? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you are implying, good sir? Looks like, by the way, this is not actually doing too bad, even with all this. The streets are kind of busy. I ain't gonna dispute that, but we're still getting people through. It's still getting traffic through. This loop is doing all right.
Maybe sometimes you just don't have your false teeth in, LOL.
I'll have you know I never stream without them, good sir. And that you would imply otherwise is quite disturbing to me. Can I upgrade this road? I probably cannot. Yeah, I can't. Okay, I had a feeling I wasn't going to be able to. I
the
might
screen
have
would
some
be
wiggle
swimming
room
if he
on there.
didn't he? I don't imply Sin, I flat out stated, LOL.
Oh, okay. We're doing that. We're doing that game. I see. All right. I know that game. I know that game. All right. So we're gonna come over here. I needed to move that out of the way just so that I can upgrade this road. Oops, wrong one. Let's go here.
I don't
Large
you
Avenue
talk trash, I
Express.
talk smack.
Why can't I upgrade that road type? Vert the Ferk? Why not? I want to upgrade that road type. How about I upgrade that road type? What do you mean I can't upgrade this road type either? What are you talking about? Oh, so I have the upgrade. That would be kind of helpful, wouldn't it? Yeah, that would be really helpful. Let's try that again. Go back here. Boom, boom.
Just cut the connections. Remember Maxi Blokites came from my mind. We can do this if you wanna LOL.
We can dance if you
Then
want to.
redraw it.
You can dance if you want to. Back to here. Ner.
Damn it, that's gonna be stuck in my head now, LOL.
The Reading Rainbow song? You're welcome. I can go anywhere. Now the whole reason I did this is actually because I want to do this. Let's go. That's tram tracks. I don't need
Baby
tram
shark,
tracks.
dude.
Yep, baby shark. Indeed, baby shark.
Getting demonetized.
No, actually, you can't get demonetized off baby shark.
This stream.
Baby shark is undemonetizable. There. That might actually help things.
What about your singing?
Well, no, Baby Shark is the actual tone behind it is actually old enough that you cannot actually get it. It's Creative Commons, which is why Pink Fong used it because the tune, the melody, excuse me, is already in. Wow, we're already 2.7 million. Holy cow! I wasn't even paying attention to that. That's one of the wonderful things when you start detailing. That can actually kind of happen. That looks like that frees up quite a bit there. How is that working? That probably didn't need to be 3 lanes. Probably shrink that down just a bit here. Oh no, that's not what I wanted at all. What the heck is that?
Why the beach was wet.
Is there? Nope. Nope. That's low-hanging bait. I am not even falling for that. No, sir. No. No, that's bad. Bad juju. All right. I don't know what happened here.
Because the seaweed.
Okay. For some reason, I thought that was going to get way worse. So, okay, good. I'm okay now. Promise. Why won't you connect? What is going on?
Anyone got any Scottish friends? Hey ha ha HHHH.
Okay, I guess that works. Can they still get across? I guess they can. Okay. I didn't realize that wasn't working. So that fixed. There you go, that is all fixed.
Not really. Not a joke, just a question.
What kind of trees are those? Alright, I'm starting to get all kerfuffled. So we are going to come back. We're going to leave it just like this. The demand is building up. We're already at 2.7 million. gaining about 44,000 per week. So we're doing phenomenal for the city itself. It's looking back over here. Tail of the tape on taxes. Tail of the tape overall. The trade school is now bringing in $3,800 per week, which is actually doing phenomenal. I like that quite a bit. Most of our housing is at level 5 on low commercial or low density, residential. Most of our houses are that, and most of our houses for high density are already up to level 4, which is great. So that's bringing in quite a bit of money by itself. What is that? About almost 60,000 just in that alone per week. Good chunk of most of our low commercial and even our high commercial is already level 3, and our park area is bringing an astounding $4,600, almost $4,700 per week, with public transport kind of edging it out. We're gonna have to work on that in the next episode.
The only Scottish guy I know is the William Wallace from Mel Gibson's movie, emoji squinting face with tongue.
We have some level 2 and a little bit of level 3 offices built up.
My cousin is Scottish and we devised a plan to tongue twist him. Try getting one to say purple burglar alarm. It is hilarious.
Purple burglar alarm. It sounds funny. That does sound funny. But I think that is gonna basically be it for this episode, guys. I know it's a little early. I can do some stretches, stretch my back out. It has been phenomenal fun, and I very much appreciate spending the time with you guys. Thank you all for spending time with me today and writing and watching. I hope that you guys will help me out with some good names for the season, and like I said, I'm trying to get better on editing, so my plan is to really edit the stuff down and make it a good tutorial, not just for anybody on console, but anybody who's looking to get the vanilla or additional game and portions of this, because I do eventually want to get get this game on Steam. That's one of the things I'm going to be looking at today. There you go. Appreciate it. Love you guys too. Have a happy and safe weekend out there, and I think I might be putting together a showcase video tomorrow because the last showcase did not go as planned. Vanilla and console is what
brought me to your channel.
Vanilla and console is what brought... Oh, I appreciate that. Well, unfortunately, the previous season that we had for City Skylines, that did not go like I intended, so I'm hoping to do a much better one. And I don't want it to be like this, right? This is a very blocky looking city. I'm hoping that with this new city that we're gonna be naming and that I'll be doing the series on, it'll be less blocky overall, because we have a lot more money to work with and we don't have to worry about money so much. In fact, now that we built up Rockefeller Farms, for example, I love the fact that we have this area right here.
Says the battle makes no sense as there's no bridge. One of the guys who said that the bridge is getting in the way got an A. Skipping the rest. Bridge getting in the way as well. That was the fun part. Fires and chaos everywhere. Burn 'em all LOL. 07 Sin.
07 indeed. You guys have a happy and safe one out there.
Emoji red heart, emoji red heart.
I'm not done. Hold on. I'm not done. No, I'm not done yet. We're going to do one more thing. Sorry. I really wanted to do this last stream, and I'm going to do it this stream. So, we are going to grab... We didn't really get to do it as much as I hoped we would. Whoa, what is that guy doing over there? Where's he going? Are you going on? Please tell me you're getting on. Okay, you are. Cool. So now, we can follow him. This is a student, well-educated teen, resides at Thornton Residence. He's unemployed and he's going home. We're going to speed it up a bit. Autosave is going
Hard
crazy.
and hard sounds the same, huh?
So, unfortunately, I don't think... Oh, I guess we can. We can see it this way.
Hard red emoji LOL.
I want to track how these people are moving around, because remember, next episode, like I said, we are going to start building more onto the city, and I've got to really start taking a look at the mass transit. I'm not sure if it's going to be the biggest, one of the ways to fix it is to add more trains or not. That's one thing to consider, but then I'm going to be looking at, is the added expense worth the amount of people who may or may not be getting on the train, right? I mean, ultimately, that's something I have to consider. And or adding more train stops, because that's something else that we may have to consider. So now, he gets out. So now he's out. All of that took very little time for him. What, maybe a day or so, game clock-wise? Does he live over here? Come on, you can do it, Bradley. Don't let anyone stand in your way. You know what Bradley really likes? Bradley likes moist apparel. Moist. Overly moist.
More trains are gonna break this. It's gonna get crazy. I can't miss it. LOL wins hands.
I know, probably, right? That's probably how that's going to go down, is adding more trains is probably going to make this thing a little more chaotic. I'm thinking that with our steady near 40,000 that we're getting per week, that's not really too hard. You know what? Let's go ahead and look at that now, because that's really not a big deal overall, I don't think. And I could be wrong on that one. Let's go here, 342. But see, the average... the trains that are in there now that they're using are 400, up to a capacity of 400. Do you see my point? That if I added an additional train, is it going to be cost effective? Right?
Not a big deal laughing.
Let's do this. Let's go ahead and do that now. We add one more here, and then add one more to the... So one more to the 25% more vehicles on the blue line, which puts us up to 3 vehicles there. Doggo Parko reached level 5, but we have a trampoline park for the doggos now. Wow! Much wow! So much wow.
2+1 red okay, I think.
Yeah. So I'm thinking, let's go ahead and go back to that. So now notice that this far left stop has 131 passengers at it. Do we come back over and add, or actually, you know what? No, we'll sit here at a higher rate of speed. So now, no. So this other coach now took those 140. And they're moving them along the track. This might have actually fixed it. This might have actually fixed it. So now this other one over here that has 20, there's 49, 50 people there. They just got on. I think this fixes it. Yeah, this is almost perfect. Okay, so there's that one. What about this one? 158. So now looking here, and you go to 41. Do you pick them up? Boom! Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Yeah, that's good. Okay, that works. Now this is, I don't really call that min-maxing. I just call that optimization, right? We're optimizing for the amount of passengers that we have going around. I think that is actually really, really smart on how we did that. Alright, so we don't have any other besides the train, and the train doesn't count because that's an inner city. So the metro technically is the only thing we're using for mass transit. So that's the one thing that we're going to have to consider, is that if we do put in a bus line, then we may have to strongly reconsider not only reshaping the Shovel Technical Campus and maybe extending it further out here and or down here, leaning into a secondary campus for liberal arts. We still have a basketball arena and a track and field stadium that we can put in. We do have other landmarks that we can also add in. For example, there's a whole other sports arena here that we haven't even looked at. This is football and track and field sports. So there's that one. Plus, obviously, just a bunch of other assorted landmarks that we can add too. A bunch of different park types that we still have that we can add, including some, I think they're up here, aren't they? No, these are the parks. Oh yeah, the hotels up here, motels and things of that nature. The mothership, restaurant. So I mean, there's a lot of different options that we can have.
Nothing else matters. Emoji winking face with tongue.
But putting a bus line in, for example, could connect Birch Heights to this industrial section. If we're going to add a larger industrial section down here on the other side, for example, and then split this off where we have half of it be for oil and half of it for ore, which we could pull off, right? There's more than enough space for that level of growth. Maybe that's something that we need to look into for next episode as well. In fact, let's go ahead and try to set that up now, even though we're not paying on those spaces. Let's go ahead and whoa, we hit 22,000 by the way, so we gained a third loan.
If you separate the campus, the traffic might mess you up, especially if you build other areas later.
Possibly. That's something that we have to really reconsider, right? And sometimes the history of the city as it grows will necessitate those things too. See all the other things we've unlocked here. All of these things down there. I guess we're going to make it pretty close to the 3-hour mark after all. But yep, we have all this stuff here. And I don't want to go too fast, that way people can read and or pause accordingly in the video on demand portion. So we gained a solar power plant, baseball park, which is cool. Waste transfer facility, waste processing complex, inner city bus terminal. So now this might be the smartest point to add in the buses, because not only can we add an inner city bus terminal to bring more people in, especially for the campuses from other cities, not just relying on the train to do that, that big influx of people coming in. And then another metro or bus metro hub. So we already have the metro now, we could add the bus and metro as well. That's something that we need to consider for next week. Maybe I need to go back through and take some notes. Yep, save it for a different stream, exactly. But again, so now I will go ahead and end up, we'll just do the districts and everything else next time. We're up to 3.2 million. Rockefeller Farms is starting to really be quite more efficient than I thought it was going to be. But I will leave it at that. You guys have a happy and safe weekend. And if I can get it going, then I would like to do a stream from the PC, from the Basilisk tomorrow. And do some kind of first look stream, because I have so many, holy cow, I have so many Steam games and GOG games that I can pull off, and I want to start doing videos on too. But I mean, I've got to learn how to crawl again before I start running. That being the case, I love you all. Have a happy and safe one. Don't forget to be awesome.
It's looking good. See you later, Sin. Thanks again. Later, chat. See ya. Thank you for watching. See you all again very soon. Take a look at the channel in other videos. 07. Oh 07.